Hi guys, it's your boy Trace by BABS. You can call me BABS. As you all know, I see Mafia. So in today's video, I'm just going to be explaining what my view on XAUUSD, what I'm looking for on XAUUSD. As you all know, it's easy. My three-step principles, I, C, and E. P stands for intention, correction, and execution. So I'm just going to be marking up that on the chart right now. So if you are currently viewing good right now, we are currently viewing good. So I would just want you to mark out your highs and your lows, your highs and your lows. This is my recent high at 4,727, and this is my most recent low at 4,675. Why am I marking out this high? Simple. The main reason why I'm marking out these 2 points, my highs and my low, is to wait for either a break above it or a break below the low to get my intention. I told you guys that an intention. So guys, an an intention. So guys, an intention is either a break above an high or a break below a low. That's what an intention is, either a break above an high or a break below a low. So before we get an intention, we have to get either an high or a low. From this simple explanation, before we get an intention, it's either we get an high or a low. An high or a low must come first before we get an intention. So it will either be a break above an high or a break below a low. So for the sake of the people that are just watching my videos for the first time, what's an high? An high is basically an high is any point on the chart. An high is any point on the chart for any price. An high is any price. Let's use price. An high is any price on the chart where where sellers are pretty much active. An high is any point where sellers are pretty much active. So an high is any point where sellers are pretty much active, and a low is any point, is any price where buyers are dominant. So now I'm not going to be sticking to any buyers this week. I'm either expecting either buys or lows. I'm open to anything that might happen, either the buys or the sells. So analyze any price on the chart where sellers are pretty much active. Where are sellers active? Wherever you see a down movement, see at 4,728, 4,728. When the market bounced back, when the market touched it, there was a down move here. And let's go to 1 hour. So when market got to 4,728, we can see this downward movement again. Today too, Abi, yes, today too, we got there. You can also see this downward movement today. So when market also goes to 4,681, you can see this upward movement. So wherever you see sellers pushing the market, that's an high. How? The market at this point, the price was 4,738. It went down to 4,680. Shows that the sellers were active. Also, when it reached 4,680, it moved back to 4,728. It also shows that buyers and sellers are really fighting. They are really fighting here. So it's advisable not to be in any trade now. It's either you wait for a break above or a break below to get your intention. That's just what's going to be happening. Either you wait for a break below or a break above to get your intention. So you just want to do here is add your alert. Add your alert. Add your alert. So when you get a break above this is an intention. If market breaks it is an intention. You just wait for a corrective move and you buy. You buy. You just wait for a corrective move and you buy. I'm also going to be explaining when the correction happened. Or you wait for a break below, corrective move and a sell. on the level of the intention, on the level of the intention. You don't want to buy where the market is not on the level of intention. For instance, if you are buying, you don't want to buy here, because you buying at this point, if the market is corrective, you buying at this point might just be a build up of a lower high. You need to buy above or on the level of the intention move. So that's just what we are going to be looking for on gold. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is also the same thing. So this was last week, I guess. Yes, I analyzed some buys here, and I guess the entry was somewhere around there. So this is where we are looking to hold it more, but I felt like Bitcoin isn't ready to push further. Bitcoin isn't ready to push further. Why? Because this area is where sellers are pretty much active. This area is where sellers are pretty much active. I'll be waiting for a break above it to consider buys on Bitcoin. But what is currently happening now is simple. We have seen a break below a low on BTC, a break below 7,378, which shows that the buyers here have become less dominant, because a low is where buyers are at. A low is where buyers are at. So a break below it signifies that the buyers are now less dominant and the sellers can take over them. So that's what is happening here. The sellers can take over them. That's what is just happening here. So now we already had our intention on Bitcoin. We already have our intention. Why? The market broke below this low. This is an intention with this big 4 hour candle, 1 4 hour candle. So 4 hours ago, that was at 4:21 Nigerian time. 4 hours ago, and that should be like, yeah, New York session. The market broke below 4,077,358. So this is a good intention that the market is going down. So what we just need now is a corrective move, corrective build up. Then but I don't want the corrective move to break here because it's a lower high. So we want a corrective move, something like, we don't know where the correction is going to stop, but we can know when it has ended. So you will see something like this on the lower time frame, like this 13 on 15. Be seeing something like this now. Higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then you start to see something like this. This shows that the correction has reversed. Then your entry will just be like somewhere around here. Your entry will be somewhere around here. Then you just target here. As your take profit, you just target here. As your take profit. So this is what I'm looking for. So Bitcoin is the one that is more ready now. This is what I'm looking for Bitcoin. I might not trade it, but for anyone trading BTC, this is what you should be looking for on Bitcoin. This is what you should be looking for on BTC. We already had an intention. So we are waiting for a correction, then an execution move, then we exit, then we exit. That's what I'm looking for with BTC. So thank you guys. You all know Trades by BABS. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, like every video, share the video, follow me on all social media platforms at BABS, BABS on Twitter, BABS on TikTok. Just follow me, guys. Thank you. Peace.